party at home
wow.
to be making some scrunchies.
Yes! Scrunchie time.
So to start off with, you'll need a bit of material. We're using some offcuts, some old bits of fabric, but you can virtually use anything that you want. Like an old t-shirt works really well, but I'd really encourage you, like, use something that you can recycle because like, scrunchies only need a bit of material, so it's super easy to recycle. So the first thing that we're gonna be doing is measuring out a little bit of fabric. Actually, the dimensions are pretty flexible, but one that I think really works well is 16 by 4. So 16 by 4 inches, yes, correct. So we're just gonna measure out.
About 41 centimetres.
Yeah, about 41 centimetres, thanks for that. This doesn't have to be super neat when you cut it out either. I'm gonna start cutting, but it's okay because we're gonna fold in all the raw edges anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Scrunchies are meant to be messy.
Yeah.
I'm just going to wing it.
Sorry,
Wing
Drew,
it.
this took
You can
a
just
while.
wing it if
I'm
you
winging
want.
it.
Oh, you're winging it. Okay.
Okay, yeah, just wing it if you want. That's
winging
all right.
A reminder to be safe with your scissors or have an adult present while you are doing your cutting.
Absolutely. Thanks for the reminder, Producer Connor.
You're welcome.
So let's grab out a bit of thread. We've each got a roll of thread.
Okay.
Yep.
And just cut a length of it. You don't want too little, so I don't know.
So
maybe
we
about
take this out?
this one. I don't know. Might have
Should I
excess.
take the needle out or?
No, leave the needle on.
I'm gonna need
Roughly.
I don't know. I think more is better than less, so
Okay.
that.
that'll be right. Like,
'Cause you
About
can,
like an arm's length?
yeah, your arm span, a wingspan. That's a good idea.
Right.
And then just tie a knot on the end. I've got a little trick that my grandma taught me, which is you get 2 fingers.
Yes.
And then you wrap it around your 2 fingers on this. And then you just gotta kind of slide it off and like do a little twisty thing. Like twist, 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 twist. And then pull. And then it'll make a knot on the end, like that.
What? For the very end here.
For the very end.
for the very
Can I
end.
use this knot that's already there?
Yeah, you can. And the next thing you'll need is your hair elastic.
Ooh.
And then you get your bit of fabric, grab the end of it, and we're essentially gonna thread it through here. Now, Pip and Drew, you're going to need to pay attention to this. For mine, it's the same on either side, so it doesn't matter. But if you have a particular side that you need to be on the inside, we're actually going to sew it inside out to start off with.
Okay.
So, make sure that yours, I'll demonstrate with Droopy's. Make sure that it's inside out like this. So Droopy's got this shiny side. We eventually want that to be on the outside of our scrunchie. But right now, Droopy's going to sew it so that we're inside out, so that the black bit is out there. So he's gonna grab the 2 corners like this and put them together. We're gonna start sewing.
Ooh,
Okay.
boy.
We're going to do a little running stitch. It's really easy. It's just in and out. So we're gonna pop it through the corner.
And
There
be
we
very
go.
careful of your fingies.
Yeah, be careful, don't poke yourself. You've got a little thimble, sometimes they can help.
Dear.
And do you go all the way till your knot
All the way
hits?
until your little knot hits on the end.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. And then
Oh, my
we're
knot.
just gonna keep sewing, but make sure that your elastic remains inside the fabric.
Okay.
Eventually, the further along we go, the more it's going to start looking like a scrunchie. Like the bits are going to be scrunching up. Mine's a disaster as well, guys. Oh no.
Oh, gee.
That's okay, we're just going to keep going. It actually doesn't matter what it looks like on the inside because we're going to turn it inside out anyway. All right, great.
That's looking
All
pretty
right,
good.
let's, you know what, guys? We tried our best, but it was your first go. So should we continue with mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, have a look at mine.
Okay.
Okay.
As you can see,
that's
we
really
have to
good,
finish
Alma.
it off. So just do a couple of loops and finish off your stitch.
Yeah.
Loop to loop. And sometimes I like to make a loop and then do a knot, put it through itself, but essentially it doesn't really matter. Just somehow make it so it doesn't come out. And now we have to turn it inside out. So we've got it all, but because we've got our edge here, we've got to get rid of our edge. So what I'm gonna do, have a look-see guys.
Oh.
I'm gonna turn it all inside out.
Whoa.
Oh, that's amazing.
Thanks.
Dude,
That's so cool.
you just made a scrunchie!
Yeah.
And now Drew and I made one too. Yay! Yay! Don't worry about that.
I made a scrunchie.
Can I?
Okay.
So
I'll make my
ideally
hair.
what you do is, because we've got this open end here, ideally what you do is you put them together and then you'll sew around the whole edge. But I think you guys get the idea. That's essentially how you make a scrunchie. So
That's amazing.
I'll sew up the rest after the show.
Thank you so much, Ava, for showing us how to do this. This was really cool. I feel like we just need a bit more practice.
Just a bit more practice. But if to be fair, this was your first time, but
Yeah.
you just practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
Yes, it
Yeah.
does.